Good evening, everybody. I hope you're well. Welcome to our Thursday night broadcast. We're broadcasting from the Sack the Boss headquarters. We use the Glasgow Collective in the Barras. So I'm the last one in the office tonight, and we're going to spend a bit of time just explaining to people a really, really good option that folk can take if they are looking for some extra work. So let me just very briefly get myself set up in the background. We've got Saira on the call with us today. Saira, do you want to say hi to everyone?
Hi, everyone.
So Saira joined our business, how long ago was it, Saira?
Well, about 16 years ago traditionally, but just very recently again.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. So Saira joined our business years ago, and maybe it wasn't the right time for her. And she rejoined, but do you say 6 months ago?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. So listen, for the folk that are listening to the call, if you or somebody you know is looking for work, do your friend a favour. Somewhere on this feed, there'll be the option to share this live video, and you can share it through Messenger on Facebook. You can probably tag somebody in the comments. If there is somebody that you know and they are looking for work, please share this content with them. We're one of the UK's largest companies. We operate UK-wide. There's 45,000 people work with us. So it's a really good option for people to make money working from home. What we're going to do tonight, we're going to spend about 30 minutes. Now, the first 8 to 10 minutes of that, I'm going to play our company video. And that video is going to explain who we are, what we do, how we do it, and how it pays. And then afterwards, we're going to go to Saira, and she's going to give her feedback. I've worked with the company for a long time now, so, you know, people would expect me to just say everything's fantastic. But, you know, I would much rather have people in the team giving their honest feedback about why they joined and what's worked for them. So without further ado, let me just get some screen share happening. And we'll bring in, typical me, not great with technology. Here we go. Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to share the company video. So just to be crystal clear, Sack the Boss is the name of a team of people who work part-time with this company. So the company, Sack the Boss, is just the team that I run. We are all partnered with the company I'm about to play the video for. They've been trading for 20 years. They're amazing. You get free holidays. We've got company car schemes. It's just such a great opportunity. So I'll play the video and you can make your own mind up. And then we'll come to see it to Saira afterwards. Is that all right, Saira?
Perfect.
Good. Here we go.
Yep.
Here we go. We'll get rid of us too.
Hey, welcome to our presentation. My name's Alex Roberts, and I joined this business when my son was born because I knew that I either had to sacrifice time with him or the income that I'd been used to. I just didn't think it was possible to have both. But actually, that's exactly what UW has done for me.
My name's Derek Hughes, and my friends call me Dale. I'm talking to you today from my dining room in Glasgow. When I first came across this opportunity, I was just looking for a better way to earn money. I worked about 60 hours a week for Mercedes-Benz, and I was missing all these special moments in life. I was missing all the times with my family and my friends. A few short years later, after finding this opportunity, my life has totally changed. I spend so much more time with the people that are important to me, and my financial circumstances are better than ever. So let me introduce you to the UW opportunity. So why would somebody look at this opportunity? Maybe they need income now, or maybe they need to get some free time back in their lives because they're working far too much. Traditionally, if we need extra money in our lives, what we've always done is we've got ourselves an extra job, a second job, or maybe a scratch card in the lottery. What we would like to talk to you today is about passive income. Now, passive income is one of the strongest and most powerful ways of being paid in today's world. Money that drops in month after month, year after year, for work you did just one time. UW is owned and operated by Telecom Plus PLC. We're a FTSE 250 company. That means we're listed on the London Stock Exchange. We supply 2.5 million services all over the United Kingdom. We're licensed and regulated by Ofgem and Ofcom. Now, they're the two government bodies that regulate our industries. That's really important. As you can see, we've had consistent growth over the last 10 years. And all we really do is supply all of the home services that everybody already uses, but we're the only company in the UK that can put all of these things onto one simple monthly bill.
I'll tell you why UW works for so many people. Instead of lots of bills from lots of suppliers, there's just one. How nice is that? It makes budgeting easier with one great value bundle. Gas, electricity, landline, broadband, mobile, insurance, everything is included. Yes, thank you, thank you. There are savings to be made on your UW card too. So it's easy to save hundreds of pounds a year just by shopping. Cash back every time you spend. How lovely is that? Once you've signed up, switching is easy thanks to their UK-based customer services team. They even fit LED light bulbs in your home for free, saving you even more of your energy bill every year. Getting just one bill frees you up from all that boring stuff for more of what you enjoy doing. How fabulous is that?
The traditional way of earning doesn't work for everyone. You leave school, you spend years putting time and effort into a career only to retire when you've now got enough time to spend that money, but your income drops to, if you're lucky, about 25% of what you had when you reached your peak.
Okay, so let's look at a better way to earn.
At UW, we get paid every time someone makes a call, heats their home, turns on their lights, and uses their internet.
As you can see from the chart in front of us, let's say you wanted to earn enough money with UW just to cover your rent or your mortgage, and your payment is £500 a month. Well, 2 qualifying customers with us will get you the commission to cover that payment. How many hours would you have to work in a traditional job to get £500? So as people join this business, I get an ongoing commission from their account. They pay their bills to head office in London, and a percentage of that bill drops into my bank account.
So what could this mean for you? Just £100 to £300 a month for a lot of people could mean completely getting out of debt. And of course, when you start earning over £1,000 extra a month, that's when the serious choices come into play.
If you're like me, you'll love an incentive, and we've got amazing partner incentives. Our incentives start with our company cars. We start with Minis and we go all the way up to Merc Jeeps and BMW i8s. We've got company holidays that can be qualified for every year, from weekend breaks to luxury 6-star cruises. Once a month, we take over every Pizza Express UK-wide, and all the partners get a free night out with pizza, a drink and dough balls. And also at Christmas, we get handed out Fortnum and Mason hampers.
So let's recap on what we get paid to offer. A simpler option, all home services on one single bill, guaranteed to be cheaper. And we even pay up to £200 to help people switch over straight away. It really is easy to recommend.
So let's look at the savings. We're replacing the nation's light bulbs for free. You get free LED light bulbs, supplied, fitted, and then guaranteed for life when you join the club. Now that ensures you get lower electricity bills for life. You also get the Gourmet Society membership, the UK's largest diners club, where you're getting 2-for-1 meals or 40% discount at all the main cinema chains. And then the best bit is our cashback card. Now it's run by Visa, but it's not a credit card. This card is a prepay. You load your own money onto the card because we don't want our customers getting into debt. We want to help you have more money in your bank. Now, some of the retailers that you see here, these retailers are prepared to pay us a premium cashback.
Money saved on the cashback card is deducted off the utility bill, so utility bills are always lower than we're expecting them to be. So, for example, if you spent £100 in Marks and Spencer's, £5 would go towards paying your next utility bill. So the savings really do add up. Just looking at these extras, that's over £1,000 worth of benefit to customers in their first year. And that's before we've even looked at saving them money on their bills.
So hopefully now you can agree with me, this is the ideal business. I mean, you can work from home. You can work from wherever you wish. There's no stock to hold. I don't have routers or gas or electricity canisters in my garage. I can do as much or as little as I want. I'm in control.
So I'm sure you're thinking, how do I start? Well, registration is fast and risk-free. The joining fee is just £100, or if you become a member or you're already a member, that's reduced to just £50. And there's a money-back guarantee as well. So you get all of that back if you decide this business isn't for you.
So is this the right time for you to join? Well, you can see on screen the various reasons people look at this business. We've discussed a few of them already. But one of the things people say to me is, Dale, am I too late? Have you already covered the market? Well, I'd like to think of it like this. If you were to imagine a street with 100 houses on it, statistically speaking, only 2 of those houses are currently with UW. And that's only because the other 98 houses don't know we exist. So we just need more people to help us get that word out. And with our training and your skills and excitement, we can help you make a really powerful income.
This is an opportunity that's already helped so many people from all different walks of life.
I'm a mortgage advisor down here in Weymouth. Being from the financial services sector, I had to scrutinise it and check it out. And I made the decision to go into business with Utility Warehouse. Once I did and I got going, I've never looked back. The things that make me happy in life are my family. I'm family orientated. What I can do by building my Utility Warehouse business, that will bring forward the time that I can potentially retire earlier. So I'll have even more time with my family at an earlier age.
I was on a very good salary in the NHS as a consultant. My income now, I can actually match what I was earning in the NHS. Utility Warehouse is going to provide that income for me securely until the day I die.
I've been doing law for a long time, love the job that I'm doing and can't envisage not doing that. For me, it was looking for more spare time, something that would alleviate me to be able to have that really precious time with the grandchildren because it's over and gone so quick. I didn't want to leave the law, and I think that a lot of people, when they're shown this business, think that people are asking them for a career change, and it's not a career change. You can still continue with what you're doing. It's just having that plan B, having something else alongside.
If somebody has invited you to be here, please go back and let them know what you like best about the presentation. And thanks very much for joining us.
You could get started straight away. Thank you so much for joining us.
Okay. So right, let's get down to business. You hear me all right, Saira?
Yeah, it's a little bit crackly. I don't know if it's just me on my end.
Well, we'll go with it and we'll see what we can do. Although it is quite crackly, isn't it? Right, let's go for it anyway. So, for those of you that were watching, this is like, I explain this business like being an Uber driver. If you think about it, an Uber driver, they work when they want to, When they don't want to work, they don't need to work. When they do go out to work, they bring some money in. But the problem is, I believe an Uber driver earns between £8 and £10 an hour. Imagine you could do something similar that wasn't selling and was just showing people how to access everything you've just seen, but it paid up to £350 every time you helped somebody save money. Now, say you currently earn £2,000 a month in your job and you wanted to increase your income to £4,000, then you would have to double your hours. But loads of people, rather than double their hours, what they do is they've got their job at £2,000 a month, and then they do a little bit of work with Utility Warehouse, maybe 2 or 3 hours a week. But the 2-3 hours a week with us can mean at the end of the month they're getting £2,000 as opposed to having to work an 80-hour week. That is the flexibility with UW. That is why there's 45,000 people UK-wide are part of our network, and loads of school teachers, police officers, nurses. We've got all backgrounds of people. Very few of them from sales get involved in our business. So, Saira, got some questions for you.
Okay.
Could you tell me your background, first of all, for those people that are listening?
Yes, so my background, for about the past 14 years or so, I've spent most of my time working as a sort of beautician, makeup artist, hair extension specialist. Had my own salon for a while, gave up last year. Then I started working part-time as a cryptocurrency consultant and started networking, whereas that's where I met you. And I had a conversation with you. And yeah, basically just got started, you know, I really get stuck in not too long ago.
And you were obviously beautician industry, you're successful in that, you're successful in your cryptocurrency industry. Why would you take on something else?
Why does anyone take on something else? More money, I guess. I was looking for something, I couldn't have got another job, I was doing too much already. I wanted something that was really flexible. When I met you, I think when I started 16 years ago, this was something that it paid all right, but it was more something that people had as a sort of sideline, and they were able to build up a sort of royalty income over time, which would allow them then to sort of leave their jobs or scale back their hours. So for me, I think it was, what was it, £30 a sign up maybe when I was, you know, back then. Now it's up to 350. So when you told me that, yeah, my ears perked up obviously, and I thought that's brilliant, because the time spent on a call with someone and the time spent, you know, you spend to earn that sort of money is very little. So yeah, you're doing, you know, little hours basically for maximum pay.
Okay, and see with the industry that you were in, the beauty, the hairdressing industry, that's obviously, I think that's been impacted quite heavily at the moment, that industry. I've got a daughter, she's 13, so she loves getting her nails done, her eyebrows, just getting all these treatments that cost me a fortune. But you know, I love her a bit, so you end up paying the money. How do you see that industry panning out when they're all having to wear these face masks and visors and all these kind of things? How do you think that's panning out for them?
It's funny you say that. I had a friend down here last night that I used to work with, a really good friend of mine, who she's been inundated with work at the moment because, you know, there was lockdown, so there's a big backlog of people needing stuff done. When she returned to work, she was telling me last night that she was really anxious and she was sort of having panic attacks and stuff like that, because all this equipment you need to wear, all the hours she's having to work in just to accommodate people. There's people who are being really rude to people at the moment as well in the industry. It's just a really difficult time, I think, for a lot of them just now. And you know, it needs to be done. It's just the industry you work in. You have to work long hours anyway. People are just doing over the odds at the moment to kind of catch up with everyone, and it's really difficult. And to be honest, I'm quite thankful that I don't have to go back to that now.
Well, we're thankful too, Saira, because we're so pleased to have you in our business as opposed to doing that. You know, I'm having to score off my questions because so I don't get myself confused. See, when you joined UW and the Sack the Boss team, what kind of support did we provide you?
Well, it was you that recruited me, so you were always there for me. So I'm one of these people that when I get involved in something, I'm 110%. So I just wanted to learn everything really fast, and I wanted to know it all yesterday. I was always on the phone to you. I was always asking you questions. Felt as though I was being a bit of a pain in the backside, but you were always really nice, really, really helpful. Not just yourself, but then there's like everyone else in the team as well, especially the Glasgow one. There's people all over England that I speak to quite regularly as well. Yeah, I think the level of support's amazing. Like, I didn't really know that much, about this. It's been a long time since I've sort of dipped my toe in the water with it, but when I rejoined, I felt as though it was such a simple thing to do. Sometimes I still sort of pinch myself and wonder why we get paid what we get paid for what we do, because it's so easy. I mean, a child could do it, really.
Just on that, am I okay to ask you a question about money?
Okay.
So did you do any work with us today?
I didn't do much work today. I had a bit of a hangover. I had some friends round last night, so I've been quite social through this lockdown as much as as possible. Socially distancing, of course, for anyone else that's going to judge me here. But yeah, I woke up this morning and I did one call. I was on the phone to a really good friend of mine that I used to go to school with. I managed to save her £52 a month on services that she was using already. And I made £250, and then I just went about my day, and I didn't really do any other work today. So yeah, it was great.
So £250 for the day. It took you about an hour, and you did it over the phone.
Yeah, did it over the phone. Nice wee chat, dead friendly, helping somebody out that I love. It was great.
There's people who work a whole week to earn £250.
I know.
What would you? Yeah. Some people find that quite difficult to comprehend, because we go to school and school tells us go and get a job, and you're only worth £9-10 an hour. That's what you should be getting. So folk are just used to getting paid such little. Whereas
the financial system.
No, I know. Sorry, I won't do it. I won't. I know you've got. I know you've got a lot to say when it comes to that. No, sorry. What kind of skills do you think people need if they want to join this business?
Just come with good intentions. If you genuinely want to help people, and you're quite friendly, and you're willing to do a wee bit of work. Like, you need to. It sort of doesn't fall into your lap. You have to go out there and sort of look for it or go and get it. But just apply yourself a little bit, and the rewards will be far greater than most jobs that you can get out there. And the benefits of it as well. Yeah.
And see all the online training that we give you, because it's all the training's free of charge. So all the training and all the classroom training, have they helped with you learning skills to be able to go out and do this business quite easily?
Yeah, so when I started, the online training is kind of standard for everyone, and it takes maybe, I don't know, a couple of hours or something like that to do online. Then
3 hours,
you've got other little bits and pieces that you can do, which I did quite a lot of because I was really into it in the beginning. It's definitely helped, but I think for me, that's one part of it. But the other thing is, when you're stuck in this business or you need some help, there's, like, as you say, about 45,000 partners, and there's a big, massive following and group online where people are just ready to help you at any second. I mean, the help is like on tap. You're never stuck.
Yeah. That's one of the best things that I like, because I'm not the brightest tool in the box, so I need simple, easy, and when I do need help, I want somebody right on hand. So, done money. There's a lot of people sitting in the UK right now, and they're on furlough. But furlough for them is going to end October.
Yeah. And
with the best will in the world, fingers crossed, all these businesses can continue to trade. But it's looking unlikely for some of them. There'll be some people watching this call, they've maybe been told to have a watch at this video just to get some information about whether or not this could be a good option for them. What would your advice be to the people that are on furlough, watching this and just wondering whether this is something for them?
When I'm showing somebody this sort of opportunity, yourself, if we're showing somebody savings, we'll also show them the opportunity as well. And I always say to people, look, if you join as a customer first, get joined as a customer, you'll save yourself loads of money. On top of that, your partner fee is halved. So, I mean, this cost me £50 to join this business. When I think about what I poured into my traditional business, there's a massive difference. £50 it cost, and it opened up that opportunity to me earning really good bonuses, amazing residual income. You know, if you're going to, I would say just try it for a month. Your easiest month is going to be the month that you join, because your mentor will do all the work for you. You literally just need to make appointments. Your mentor will do the work for you. You sit back and you just get paid for it. It's very, very, very simple. So give it a try for your first month. See, if you don't want to continue it after that, don't continue it. But at least that way you can say, I've tried it, you know, I've dipped my toes in the water, and, you know, go for it.
Yeah, listen, I'm glad you mentioned that, because I've not wrote that question down. What would you say to somebody who says, why would I have to pay to have a job?
It's not a job. It's not the job. It's a business. It's a business, and it's not a traditional business. It's a way where you know, we've got our own sort of targets. The company's got certain targets to get incentives, but you make your own targets. You work at your own pace. You work your own hours. You're the master of your own diary. You do what you like when you like. You've got nobody breathing down your neck telling you what to do. You know, and you can make amazing money if you just apply yourself a little bit and do the work. It's, you know, no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. I don't know why everyone's not doing this, honestly. I think everyone should be doing this. It's made me really happy.
Yeah, listen, I agree with you, but I'll also be honest, and the first time I was shown this business, I actually said no, because it just all sounded a bit too good. You know, I was used to going and doing some work and then getting paid an hourly rate. So all of a sudden somebody was telling me, so there's no hourly rate, but the more work you do, we'll just pay you more money. And it just, you know, it takes a bit of time to get your head around that. But yeah, I always say this business is very much like Uber. You get your Uber license. Oh my God, I had to look up what an Uber driver pays. And on the Uber website, it says between $8 and $12 an hour.
Right.
I mean, no, you know, we need Uber drivers because, you know, I use them all the time when they pick me up from the pub. But, you know, in this world with, you know, so the virus, I don't know if I'd really want to be getting all that risk for such little reward when you can do something like this, work a couple hours and make a week's money. What tips would you have for anyone who is just needing a fresh option?
Just speak to somebody that you know in the team and give it a try. Like, it's not rocket science. I mean, anyone, you know, that there's like, we've got doctors, we've got lawyers, we've got financial advisors, okay, but we've got hairdressers, we've got unemployed people starting, we've got people from all sorts of different backgrounds that start and do this business, and some of them very, very, very successfully. So you'll never know until you give it a try, basically.
Premier League footballers as well. I don't know if I mentioned that. There's Premier League footballers in the team. Right, okay, what time are we at? past. Perfect. So great timing. Right, so listen, just to close things off, if you're watching the feed and you'd like some more information, you can either contact Saira directly. She's more than happy to take any of your questions, or you can contact the Sack the Boss page, and one of the team will respond to you on the page. But the long and short of it is, we're just trying to provide you with an option. The world is getting a bit tough. Technology is killing jobs, and the virus is obviously causing problems in the economy. So if people just need an option to supplement their income, whether it be short term or long term, we'd love to send you over a copy of we've got a company magazine, we've got a digital copy of it, we can get that over to you. It explains everything, it explains your pay plan, and it might just be useful for you. So that's pretty much me. Next week, I've been organised. Next week, we're going to be listening to and having a word with one of our top performers who has been doing this business for about 18 months. And I think he's built a massive business. He's already a really well-earning young lad. I know he's doing over £60,000 a year in his normal job, but he started this business on the side to build that royalty income. So next week, we're going to hear from somebody whose background was the motor trades, and he's going to tell you why he decided to get involved in the business. So if you've been watching the feed, thanks for plugging in. If anything of this has been used, share this, like it. If you've got any comments or feedback, let us know in the comments. But Saira, I'd just like to finish off by saying thank you so much. It's important that the team members share, you know, how they see things, because the more opinions that we can get out to people, more open and honest we are, the more people we can help. And that's what this is about. It's about helping folk get access to an option that didn't know was available. So any final words, Saira?
Just thank you so much for everything you've done for me so far. It's very much appreciated, and I wouldn't be here sitting talking to you if you hadn't have, you know, provided me with the help and support that you have. So thank you.
No, you're welcome. It's always a pleasure. So listen, good night everyone, and we'll be doing this same time next Thursday night, 7 o'clock. You know, get in touch with us on the Sack the Boss page, or get in touch with Saira directly. Speak to you all soon.
Thanks, Dale. Bye.